Greetings, lovely people, and welcome to my reaction to the Spider-Noir teaser trailer. This, of course, being the newest extension of the current Spider-Man Sonyverse, whatever you want to call it, and technically being the first live-action spin-off from Spider-Verse. Of all things, of course, having Nick Cage back as Spider-Noir, a character first introduced in the Spider-Verse movies, and, as in his portrayal first introduced, should I say. And I'm really interested in this one. The fact that it is going straight to Prime is very interesting to me. Something we haven't really seen with anything since like Cloak and Dagger, I don't think. I think that was the only Marvel show of any kind to go straight to Prime Video. So yeah, definitely an interesting one in that regard. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump into it and check out Spider-Noir. So here we have Spider-Noir authentic black and white teaser trailer from Prime Video, and I don't know, I haven't checked because I don't really care to see it, but we are going to be getting both a black and white and full colour version. I don't know if there's a full colour trailer. I'm not interested in seeing it. I really want to get all my first impressions from the black and white, and then once I've watched the show in black and white, I'll then probably rewatch it in colour just for the full experience. But yeah. Let's check it out immediately. We've got some Nick Cage action, and let's see what exactly this has to offer. Straight away, definitely feeling the noir vibe. Oh, straight up with the suit as well. Okay. I will say, Nick Cage is not looking... Oh, actually, I was going to say he's looking a bit worse for wear, but he looks fine, actually. Oh boy. So we might actually get like a full-on origin for Spider-Noir.
What's going on, Ben?
Okay. From the producers of
What the hell happened to him?
Across the Spider-Verse. Okay. That is a very Nick Cage moment right there. May 27th, so not far off actually. With no power. Wait, does he not have like the traditional Spider-Man abilities? Is he just a guy?
Bit of an existential crisis, if I'm honest.
Struck a nerve, huh?
His voice is so good for this sort of character. This is so interesting. Because we see him flipping around. But does he... Like, how does that work? Watch 2 ways, authentic black and white and true hue full colour, yeah. Okay, so we get a little tease of the full colour as well. Okay, okay. Enough of that, Amazon. Don't play music. Let's quickly just mute that. We'll take it slow. We'll take it at half speed. Just to see if we can catch in a little Easter eggs even. I don't think there's really going to be too much to break down from this. I may not know Spider-Noir as well as I thought I did. I thought he was essentially just like a 40s version of Spider-Man. Like, that was kind of his entire shtick. I wonder if this is supposed to actually be the version from Spider-Verse. Because, like, I know it seems a bit jaded compared to like that version is very dark, but it's like in the traditional noir sense. Like this guy seems like troubled, which is kind of interesting, I will say. Yeah, we'll take it slow and just pause as I see anything of interest. But yeah, I think it's really cool how we're actually getting this as the next evolution of Spider-Verse. Obviously, we're still a little bit out from the actual next animated movie. I like the way they've done the mask and everything. I'm not sure what material that is for the eyes, but it looks good. Like, the outfit looks really good. And as weird as it sounds, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing that in true hue, whatever, in full colour. Love the trench coat look. Very nice. Yeah, very much set, like, you know, World War II era. Very cool in that regard. Yeah, he definitely has web shooters. So he does have some of the spider abilities at least, but it says with no power. So like, does he not have? He must have like super strength and stuff. Like I don't know. I guess I just don't know enough about Spider-Noir to say for sure. Also, he's called Ben, not Peter. I don't actually know what his name is. In terms of like is he just Ben Riley? Is that the trick, or is he Ben Parker? I'm not actually certain of that, but yeah, interesting enough there. I love seeing New York like that as well. Like, because it is just New York. It's just classic New York. Very good design overall. Like for a TV series as well. This is not a movie. Like this looks pretty good. I'm sure it's hidden a lot in the black and white, but yeah, it looks really nice. And then we get a very good look here. The classic Spider-Man pose, or one of the classic Spider-Man poses. You have the little fedora, which I do like. The trench coat, which I've already mentioned. The gloves. Just overall, just a great design. Very, very easy to recreate at home. Very cosplayable, which I do appreciate. But yeah, very much like this design. I am interested in just seeing how it stands out in the True Hue version. Because obviously there'll be plenty of colour light behind him, I'd assume. But he's going to just be blacked out. Which is really interesting. I really do like the design. Yeah, I don't think there's really much to say. I don't know much about his supporting cast, unfortunately, so I'm not sure who any of these other characters would be. I don't know if there's supposed to be anyone like, alternate versions of, Prime characters, with 616 characters or anything. But yeah, the fact that he, seemingly is troubled in some way, like it's not really touched upon heavily, but he seemingly has some sort of, mental issue in some way, which is kind of interesting. We've got Spider in a jar, potentially the one that gives him his powers if he has any. Definitely war garb. It's hard to say. I would assume this is World War One military garb, but I could be wrong. I'm not too versed on the differences. But this looks more World War One than it looks World War Two to me personally. Especially, I'm not familiar at all with American World War, uniforms. So correct me if I'm wrong there, but it just kind of look like World War One to me, which would make a little bit more sense that it's this is a flashback to where he gets the powers. And that would be potentially like towards the tail end of World War One, and then in World War Two, where this is all set. That's where he's actually using his powers for good. I could be wrong. I could be well off there, but yeah, definitely an interesting shot though. Definitely an interesting shot. And I wonder if the spider's going to have any of the visual effects that we see on the spiders in Spider-Verse. Yeah, Spider-Verse. So we've got, it is Ben Reilly. Okay, so this is Ben Reilly, private investigator. So yeah, it's not Peter Parker, it's Ben Reilly. That is fair enough, and at least it is a recognizable name. And this is the first version of Ben Reilly we've seen in live action, I believe. Could be wrong there, but I believe it is. Which is always a cool thing when we get a new version of a character or a new name out there for the masses. Yeah. There's not too much from these. Like, whenever there's just a conversational scene like this, it doesn't give you much to work with. Potentially Spider-Sense being represented here could be interesting in that regard. Someone using a gun. We do know that Spider-Noir does use a gun. Typically, that is a thing that he does. So we could potentially see him actually using a firearm. There's a few different shots here that are quite interesting. So, some sort of explosion, potentially? Like trees, maybe a neighborhood. Maybe where Ben Reilly grew up. I'm trying to catch... Is that just a president? I'm not versed on the US that much. I wonder who this is. I have no clue, but I just wonder. Can I get that image? Is that anyone of importance? Do we think? I'm not sure. I don't recognize the actor portrayed there or the individual portrayed there. If it is supposed to be a real life person. Yeah, burning building though. That's an interesting shot with the doctor there with the scalpel. Wonder what that's about. We get a dog tag potentially. Addison James? James Addison? I don't know if that's supposed to be a relevant name or anything. It might not even be a dog tag because it's not really the right shape, but... oh, it's a toe tag. It's for a dead body. Interesting. Okay, I didn't even notice the feet. Fair enough, okay. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, can I get that last shot? We've got some reflections here, maybe some Mysterio vibes. Can I get that? That's like some Joker stuff. Very interesting. I wonder what that actually is. Very creepy though, whatever. Okay. Into the Spider-Verse producers, as we already knew. Just some more casual discussion, it seems, or maybe not so casual, but yeah, could be interesting. We see a little bit of fighting, which I think is gonna be a lot of what we get is gonna be some hand-to-hand, knuckle brawling? I forget what the term is. But yeah, some nice hand-to-hand combat. That's a very interesting little dance that he does there. May 27th. This is probably him discovering his powers. There's a spider getting killed. Yeah, the with no power comes no responsibility is a very interesting line there. Also, he took some photos. Obviously, he is a private investigator, so that is kind of his job. Yeah. Guy on fire. Don't know who that could be, but maybe it's someone relevant. It's one of those things where it's like the Spider-Man Rogues gallery is very wide. There's a lot of characters that could be involved, but yeah, none are coming to mind that have pyrokinetic powers, really, that are specifically Spider-Man characters, because that's what Sony can use. Yeah, very interesting. There's not really too much to go off. Oh, wait. Electric hands. Is that Electro? Or Shocker? More likely Electro. But, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. 6137, is that anything? Probably not. Oh wait, what was that? Vodka. Hard to make out, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know on that one. Got body. Yeah, we've got a Shocker hand. Okay. Not Shock, yeah, Electro hand. So, seemingly we are going to have some, actual supervillains represented, which is always fun. Second version of Electro, if it is indeed Electro, which is kind of cool. There's other characters that have electric manipulation within the Spider-Man ethos, but yeah, that my money would generally be on it being good old Electro. Some more swinging shots. Does kind of feel like stuff from the video game, but that's fine. It looks real. It looks like they've actually got a guy in outfit swinging around, which is always nice. But it does just kind of all blend into looking like the game. Yeah, Spider-Noir, not a bad logo font. May 27th, we're not far off then. And then we have the black and white version, as well as the true hue full color, and then yeah, just a quick image of Ben Reilly there. Very nice. Okay. Well, there we go. That is everything we have so far, at least, for Spider-Noir. I'm very interested in this one. It's not something that I was expecting to happen, honestly, but very happy that it is and it looks good. And I think that's really all I can say about it. I'm looking forward to it. May 27th, not too far away, just over near enough 2 months away. But yeah, still very much looking forward to it, especially just as a filler between Spider-Verse 2 Part 1 and Spider-Verse 2 Part 2. But yeah, very excited for this one. Very much looking forward to it. It looks good, and it's one of those where you kind of have to watch it twice, because you have to watch it in black and white and then color, or color and then black and white. Realistically, if you're going to watch it in color the first time, just watch it in color. Don't bother with the black and white at that point. But yeah, I think the best way is going to be watch it in black and white, then watch it in color, at least for me. And yeah, that being said, though, that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new and ring the bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, come below your thoughts and feelings on everything we've seen for Spider-Noir so far. and I'll see you next time. Bye.
It's been a long week. I feel like I could use a vacation.